How's it going, folks? Welcome to my channel. Whether this is your first time you're coming back, thanks for stopping by. Now, I don't normally do these as of late. I usually just do playthroughs, especially of State of Decay 2. I just got a notifications for State of Decay 3. I'm losing my marble here, so let's get into it. Camp? Okay. Okay. A bolt. Wolf. They're including animals now. Okay, this is spectacular graphics. I hope they usually do put the same amount of love into their games anyways, so, or at least attempt to. But it's easier to do a cinematic than it is to do a game. Get down. My dog. Blood. They're actually... No, that's a crossbow, never mind. I thought they were doing a bow and arrow. No, it's a crossbow, typical. The wolf. Is that a horse here? I think I'm on the verge of tears here. They're including animals now. Which makes perfect sense too. So I wonder if they're gonna include, well, I mean, animals should have long since been infected in one way or the other. But they had a deer, I'm pretty sure, or an elk, one or the other. In my area, you don't have elk, just generally deer. But, excuse me. But they had it eating the wolf. It's usually the other way around. Oh wow, I did not see that one coming. Oh, I forgot to turn my lights on here. There we go. But, okay, yeah. Just the prospect of State of Decay 3. Oh, hell yes. I had a feeling. Okay, so what they've been doing lately is they've been dropping patches left, right, and center. They do this wish list thing. So the top tier stuff that gets, I guess, the most response, or most votes. I haven't really looked into it too much. I really should. Excuse me. Excuse me. But these people, this is one game company that I actually have a tremendous amount of respect for, in that they actually listen to the players. And like they have done such a great job with the game. It has its problems, but quite obviously, the patch teams are very likely a lot smaller than the team for State of Decay 3. And I've had the suspicion for a while that it's only been one small group, divided into sections, to work on all the patches for State of Decay 2, because it's still receiving love for it. And the mask, because they let slip about the financial assistance that they get from Microsoft, and they said that it's essentially a I guess the phrase is a blank check. So it's almost like unlimited resources, unlimited funding. So that begs the question of, okay, so they're doing these patches, but what are they doing in the background? So they're doing, you know, these little tidbits, but then they have the rest of their team doing this massive project in the background. So this really felt like Last of Us and Tomb Raider. She was obviously close combat. Dude, well, perhaps not. But I wonder if they're gonna allow the like camps. man, I hope that they, do like a variety of difficulties, like different zones, beyond standard, dread zone, nightmare, and green zone. The new one that just came out. That one's like very user friendly, as it were. But for players like myself who thrive in Nightmare Zone, I would like to see like a Hell Zone or something like that. But this gives me the impression now that we might not see that, but we will end up with excuse me, with State of Decay 3. So I'm yes, marbles everywhere. Lost my marbles. Okay, it doesn't give a release date though, but that is freaking cool. I watched a video recently. I mean, look at the pores. You gotta love it. I hope that they introduce, haircuts and stuff like that, 'cause that'd be nice. In winter, we've not had winter yet. So this is, I wonder if they're gonna, they did a really spectacular job. I really like this. Oh, I am going nutty. Jeez. The wolf that she scared off earlier, she probably attracted the deer or whatever it is with the scream. It caught the scent of the wolf and went after it. Oh man, that's just nuts. So yeah, definitely snow. Going through a forest here. That is so freaking cool. So I wonder if tracking will be involved, tracking blood, and if blood will actually remain. Oh man, if you don't even if you're even remotely familiar with my channel, you know that I love State of Decay 2. So I am just, my words not cooperating. Oh, this is gonna be good. This here definitely reminded me of Tomb Raider. But crossing the rapids, is this up in the mountains or is it just a countryside? I don't really know. It would be really cool if you can go. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so it's up in the mountains. That is wicked. How did I miss that? Maybe I was just too busy losing my marbles. Or perhaps my dog distracted me. Now the question that I am very curious about is this actually in-game footage? Because I don't think it is. I think it's just the cinematic. I can hardly contain myself here. Okay, let's get another look at that. That is beautiful. It really is. And it is also snowing out. You can see the top right. Oh, yeah, I absolutely love, excuse me, I love this game, and I love the franchise. I couldn't tell you how many times I played State of Decay 1. One thing I am hoping for is, just for starting off or some of that, or maybe like an in-between weapon, is, well, to start with, I would very much like to see, excuse me, I'd very much like to see bow and arrow, the traditional weapon for like survival games, example, Ark, Tomb Raider. Not a survival game, but you get the point. It's the traditional weapon. Crossbows aren't. But crossbow has been the go-to for this franchise, so far as I can recall. It's been quite a long while since I played State of Decay 1. But I would like to see them add explosive arrows. You know, add a little notch to the arrow, put a little bit of explosive in it, launch it into a horde, boom. Have, you know, varying degrees of explosive power. Maybe a concussive arrow or something like that to, you know, disorient a juggernaut, or Ebola to snare a feral or wildlife. But oh man, oh, this is just. I don't even need to say anything about State of Decay 2, because you can just look anywhere on my, especially recent, anywhere on my YouTube channel, and it is everywhere. It's not the, you know, the most polished game out there, but I thoroughly love it, despite its, you know, glitches and bugs and stuff like that. So I'm guessing that the Scream will be, you know, something of a deterrent, but it would also be a double-edged blade. Excuse me. Because it would be useful for spooking or startling, whatever, or even, okay, for wildlife. But it would also come in handy for, say there's a wolf pack or something like that, or even people, like hostiles. So you're here, you need to get over there, but unfortunately over there there's a horde, or perhaps you need to just go over here, but there's people here, or animals, and there's a horde over here. Alright, you scream, it'll spook the animals, and it'll get the attention of the horde. They'll come over, they'll slaughter each other, you sneak off. But that would be so. I can't even contain myself here. Okay, so obviously crossbow, that's the traditional thing to start off with. Though a bow and arrow should really be the one, and she also has the scope on it, so that's pretty awesome. Traveling mug on there. What is this here? Oh, a knife. Okay, so yeah, she's definitely close combat. Presumably. Do we have another shot of her back? Yeah, so she's close combat, so she would only have a blade on her. So with close combat, there is no durability to the blade, so it's infinite. So you don't have to worry about it breaking or anything like that. It also means that she's highly versatile. Like, she's gonna bounce all over the place. She's very stealthy. And she has the crossbow, which means she is like the pinnacle of stealth. So odds are, if you were to look at her skills, you would see probably acrobatics, maybe marathon. No, acrobatics or probably backpacking. Then you see stealth, close combat, and probably sharpshooter, maybe. Probably sharpshooter. It wouldn't be gunslinger. But anyways, if you want to know anything about the franchise, feel free to check out my other videos. I have more coming up. I have plenty scheduled. They usually air at 10:45 in the morning. That's PST, not PST EST. I'm so used to seeing PST everywhere. So Eastern time, Eastern Standard Time, whatever the case may be. Excuse me. So yeah, just check out the videos, see what you think. Obviously, this is going to be substantially better. It is, State of Decay 2 is available on the Game Pass for Xbox, Xbox One. So do check that out, because they have, you know, countless other games, really cool stuff too. I think they also have Red Dead Redemption 2, No Man's Sky, which apparently is quite good. I only just, you know, dipped a toe in it to see what it's like. But yeah. So I can't wait. I need this in my life now. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here, and I was actually just, when I saw that, I had State of Decay 2 loading up, so I had to exit out of that. If you're, well, this is going to be coming out long after, hell. The video that I do today for State of Decay 2 isn't going to be out for probably another month or two. Well, maybe more. I'm just that far ahead. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here. Take her easy, huh? I hope that you give State of Decay 2 a shot and enjoyed the announcement trailer for State of Decay 3. And I'll catch you in the next video. Take her easy, huh? Later.